Well done, Hassan. All right, so we got Scotty versus Hassan. Do we need to loser of 20? So loser of 20 will be versus NGU boy. All right, so let's do. Let's put it up for a vote. What shall we do? Shall we? Okay, let's get. Well, Hassan's already warmed up, so if Scotty wants to jump in, we can get that, and then we can move on to the semi-finals between Fioras and NGU. So you can just let me know once they've started that match. We'll do it. Yeah, it's first to two, man. It's not I said only for losers finals and grand finals. So hope everyone's enjoying themselves here today, here at the chip shop. I don't know about you guys, it's flipping absolutely boiling around here in Birmingham. Sweating like nothing. I've got flipping PC going, stream going. I'm running out of Pepsi Max. Where are we, man? What are we looking at? All right. Hang on. Okay, Scotty's in. Okay, so it's going to be Megabit versus Scotty first. It's called. I'll tell you why it's called the chip shop later, mate. Let me just get this first game. So if there's a bit of communication error here, but let's have a look. Let's see. It should only just be. Yeah, that's fine. So it's Scotty versus Megabit first, and then we can go on to the rest of the match. Now it's called the chip shop here because in the UK back in the 90s, when Street Fighter was the #1 game that was played, it was in every. Arcade machines used to be in every newsagent. They used to be in every taxi rank. They used to be in every chip shop, video shop you could think. And that's where you had to play this game. You could play it on the Super Nintendo, but if you wanted competition, you'd go to the arcades. You had your local arcades, the small ones in the chippies and in the video shops, and then you had the big boy arcades in Birmingham Town Centre, the Trocadero in London, Sega parks up and down the country, and that's how the 90s were, man. There was never a point where you wouldn't get enough competition. I mean, even to an extent, in the early 2000s, you could go to Trocadero on any weekend or Friday night, and there'd be so many different people to play, and it was through that constant competition that you'd always have. That people wanted to level up, people wanted to play, and it's not the same now. Obviously, Trocadero gone, Casino gone, all of the Birmingham, Birmingham arcades gone. Nottingham used to have a Namco station as well. All gone, man. There's very few places, but luckily, there's a few people still keeping the scene alive. You've got Arcade Club in Leeds and Manchester Bury. You've got XFed in London. Japanese cabs, Third Strike on arcade boards, Super Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Alpha 3. It's all there available, man. If you check in the right places, you will be able to find these tournaments on original arcade hardware, played the way they were meant to be played, all with the advantage of not having to drop your own 20p's. And you don't have to worry about some geezer getting really salty and dashing chips in your face when you throw loop him or you do a tick throw. That was a real danger, man. The chip shop streets were raw. They were mental, man. You just didn't know who you was going to come up against. You're thinking there, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go have a friendly game of Street Fighter. You come back, you got potato in your eye. You got flipping sauce all down the front of your school shirt and your school tie. You had to walk home because you used your bus fare on the last credit to try and beat the flipping arcade, the arcade Don, the arcade OG. It wasn't happening, man. You had a terrible night, but you still go the next day. Chips now, man. Chips, as in thick cut British chips, man. Big potatoes, big cuts, fried as you like. You must be American. Chips, man. So, fish and chips, cup of tea, all that, salt and vinegar, pucker pie, Savoy's. What are the Spam scallops. What else we got? What else did we have? Row. Well, I'm getting really hungry, man. Yeah, so in the UK, we used to have these. They're fast food joints, basically. Your pizza, you know, you got your pizza joints. You got fish and chip shop joints, jelly deals, and steaky kiddippy. And then all these places always used to have an arcade in the corner, man. It used to be rammed full of people, kids, players. Everywhere you go, you couldn't walk past the shop and you couldn't walk past 3 shops and it didn't have a copy of Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition Hyper Street Fighter. Obviously, as holy shit, I've been just talking over this match with the Megabit and Scott, man. Scott's getting work. But he managed to take the first game. I didn't see that. I thought this was going to be a Megabit upset. Flipping out. Geezer, there's me talking about the old days and getting hungry about chips. I just didn't see Scott almost, you know, got clapped out of this tournament. All right, first to 2, Megabit, 1-0. Scotty2Salty, the only Dudley boy that uses Dudley and is from Dudley, the triple Ds. He's going to try and make his way back into the tournament, but Megabit with a very convincing comeback in the previous match. Scott wants to be careful with those jump-ins because Makoto is able to tag him out of the air with that jumping hard kick. Oh my god, guess wrong. Overhead into sweep.
Prepare to strike now.
Big wooden cabs. Light punch wouldn't work. Medium kick wouldn't work. But you still may do. Alright, come on Scott. Time to shine. No, you know that's not going to work. You can't punish her. He should have gone for the neutral hard kick. But, oh god. Megabit. You got to be... Megabit's looking to take this now, but... Scott managing to level it up. Oh no! Scott hit that F4 too quick, man. Too quick. Damn, man. Megabit out here upsetting man's left and right. Shit! Man, like Megabit's only been playing for like 12 months. Holy shit. Alright, okay. So let's update those scores. Alright, so we've got, what was that, 2-1 to Scotty? No, sorry, 2-1 to Hassan.